To grow up in a small mobile home park in a little town, sometimes it's hard to dream. It's really hard to see yourself in a different position than where you're at. I watched my parents struggle from a young age. My mom was 19 and my dad was 17 when I was born. My dad dropped out of high school and provided for the family. I think the first gift that I got was a baseball bat and a basketball. And from that point on, all I wanted to do was play sports. I grew up working with my dad and my brothers. Mostly every Saturday we had a job to do when I was 7 or 8 years old, and my dad would bring us along. We didn't really have an option. Hard work was bred into us. But as I was working, all I could think about was getting home to play basketball with all the kids in the neighborhood. But I put my head down and kept pushing wheelbarrows. Looking back, my brother and I took every job like it was a sport or a competition. We knew the faster we got the job done, the faster we got to the baseball field or the basketball court, and we worked till exhaustion just so we could get back home to play sport. My dad knew that, so sometimes he would purposely set the job up so it got finished at 6 or 7 o'clock, and right when Jeff and I were about to finish the job, he'd add one more job on the way home and we'd work past dark. And that kind of grit that he put in us and the fire that he put in us kind of lit a candle that nobody can put out. When I was 12, we moved out of the mobile home park to a small house, and my dad's side business started to grow into a real business. My parents gave me an option. I could be homeschooled or I could go to public school. I worked with my dad during the day, and then I would do my schoolwork in the evenings, either before or after practices. I'd sit there late in the evenings working through questions and quizzes and tests with my mom and all the schoolwork she prepared. When I turned 16 and I could drive, the business really started picking up, and at that point I stopped playing baseball because it interfered with our spring busy season in the landscape company, even though in my heart I wanted so bad to play. I was allowed to play basketball because it was more of a winter sport and that didn't interfere as much. I'd watch my coaches stare as I took off my work clothes and my gym clothes in the corner of the gym.
He was homeschooled, worked during school season, worked during basketball season, never missed a practice, never missed a game, and was never last in any spring drills at all, always worked hard. Watching him work with his father, his family, his brother, the way he came in every day with that attitude of I'm gonna be the best I can be. John's work ethic was top notch.
I actually like being the underdog. It's being different that built my passion and my want to succeed and my desire to win. Inside, I still view myself as an athlete, and business is my sport.
For Northeastern, their third man, it's been really coming on gangbusters since the holiday season, is John Inch. He's a starter now. He's been so since the beginning of January. He's capable of putting 10 to 15 in the book. If he could do that tonight, that would give them the solid 3 scores that they need.